Your nursing interview can make or break your career. So even with the right answers, if you trip up over the basics of interview etiquette, you're out before you've even started. So these are the do's and don'ts at your nursing interview. Hello, you're on Shiftwithsian, the platform that empowers student nurses with the knowledge, the tools and the support to build confidence in practice. So in part 1 of this nursing interview series, we looked at how to answer those scenario-based interview questions using that STAR framework. In part 2 of the series, we then looked at the questions that you need to ask the panel at the end of your interview to make you stand out. If you missed any of those, I'll put the links in the description. Now today, we're going to talk about those little things that leave a big impression after your interview when the panel is deciding who to give this nursing post to. So here are my do's and don'ts in your nursing interview that could set you apart from the rest. Preparation then, the do's. Do your research on the ward and on the trust. Spend some time on the trust website and on social media channels. Note any quality improvement projects in falls initiatives or pilot studies, and note any awards that they have been given. Do prepare common questions. Now check out the first part of this interview nursing series here on my YouTube channel, and also on my website I have an interview success pack, and that details common NHS questions and break down how to answer those scenario-based interview questions in categories like patient safety, communication, conflicts management and many more. You can also, on my website under the free resources tab, download my free STAR framework prompt to help you to prepare. I'll leave the link for those downloads in the description. Do organise your documentation. Now, it is likely that all your documents will be uploaded to some kind of online portal, but bring an up-to-date personal statement and a CV in paper form ready to hand at the end of your interview, so that you are still on that desk after you've left that interview. And that could be the difference between you and somebody else, if they can access your files really quickly just to have a flick through. Do prepare your logistics. Now, for an in-person interview, do a trial run, get in there in the traffic and parking. It's better to be 30 minutes early than it is 2 minutes late. Now, for a video interview, test your camera, your microphone and your internet speed. Choose a well-lit area with a neutral background and log in a couple of minutes before, as it will flag up to them that you're ready and that you're waiting. So the don'ts for preparation then: don't wing it. I didn't have time to look at your website, signals disinterest and poor planning, especially if they ask you, so what made you want to come and work here? Don't over memorise. A perfect script sounds robotic. Just learn the key bullet points and let your answers flow naturally. Don't ignore tech checks. Last minute crashes or mic fails can derail even the strongest candidate. So log in early and check. Appearance and arrival then. So the do's: do dress professionally, smart, neutral colours or your uniform if that's what's requested from the team. Make sure it's ironed and that it's clean. Keep accessories to a minimum and mimic the dress code policy. So no nails, bright nail varnishes, hair extensions or fake eyelashes. Do arrive early, so 10 to 15 minutes early, but no more. The receptionist is likely to seat you and then you've got time to just sit and ground yourself. Do greet everybody. You don't know who's watching. That's really important. The don'ts then for appearance and arrival: don't over accessorise. No strong perfume, no out makeup, no brightly coloured acrylic nails. Your phone, just don't have it with you. Pop it in the bottom of your bag, have it on silent. Don't sit there scrolling while you're working. You're not going to be able to have your phone on shift, so don't start now. Don't snub other staff. So disrespecting a reception staff or porters suggests a poor teamwork ethic, and honestly, you don't know who has influence on that ward. Communication and body language then, the do's: do maintain an open posture, sit straight and put your hands visible with uncrossed arms. Do make thoughtful eye contact, rotate 2 to 3 seconds on each of the panel members to show that engagement. If you're nervous, you can look at that bridge of the nose instead. Make sure you speak clearly, slow down your speed and have a calm tone. Do show empathy. So when discussing patient scenarios, let your compassion come through. The don'ts. Don't fidget. So foot tapping, playing with your hair is a distraction. Don't have a monotone delivery. A flat tone is boring to listen to, and I want to see your enthusiasm coming through. Don't overuse technical and medical jargon. Professional terminology is good, but too much of those acronyms or abbreviations may confuse non-clinical panel members. Handling questions in. So do use a STAR framework. There is a free download on my website for you to go and grab. It structures your answers and it stops you going off on a tangent and forgetting the question. Do show accountability. If you don't know something, say, I'm not 100% sure, I'd have to check the policy or the correct protocol. No one knows policies off by heart and you're not expected to, but you are expected to know what to do if you don't know something, and that is to find out. Link back to the NMC code. So when talking about ethical dilemmas, say how you'd preserve safety or prioritise people. Don't ramble. Keep the questions 60 to 90 seconds. Any longer and you'll both forget the question. Don't be defensive. So if the panel asks you a follow-up question, respond with curiosity. Say, that's a valuable point, let me just clarify. Don't fabricate. Never invent experiences. The panel can often spot inconsistencies and you'll be tripped up at some point. After the interview then, do ask insightful questions. This is covered in part 2 of this nursing interview series, so make sure that you check it out. Do send a thank you email within 24 hours to each member of that panel, briefly thanking them, mentioning the highlights of the discussion and reaffirming your enthusiasm. Do reflect and improve. Write the questions down and look how you could have answered or refined them. The don'ts. Don't over email. One is enough, thanking them just once. If you've not heard from them after a week, give the ward a call to inquire. Once a week is plenty. Don't ruminate after mistakes. So if you've reflected and noticed an area to improve, that's great. But after that, let it go. Confidence moving forward is the key. Mastering interview etiquette isn't about memorising the rules, it's about being respectful, being empathetic and showing professionalism. For more nursing tips, subscribe to Shift with Sian and make sure you check out my website for more information and free resources for your nursing interview. So good luck, be kind to yourself, we've got this.